Mame fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Ahwefo na tifo me mo bibiara kwaba eba PENDREAM TV. Bobi answer den sembe to dwa o kire say ECG containers, fake gold bars, any cooking and as a chrono any ensemwane a ekoso. Ewo President John Dramani Mahama na abreso ni na MVP for na Professor Adai kire say omuhu aban bia ne first 100 days but to me aye exercise eno enti na ama MVP for pese omo say omampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne din ensema hudo bi kawe hona bobi ansa ede tudwa kame hona enti ne nsem no entire mu ya ba ne de ne aka ebeto aso subscribe na share tumedi ma afofro ensa enkami ja dwenkyere ewo comment section ho yeti ensema bobi ansa ene list we na poku ede tudwa.
Well, you believe say adie betiama in team for your adie sadie no now Professor Adai formerly of Gimpa,
yes,
MPP Adai, yes, ababa ye interview aka say John Mahama first 100 days no who be da
yes,
who achievements had,
yes,
the one you know, yes, and you might so that was where I say your conversation
exactly.
I didn't see you anything for your
because you see the first time every new government what do what time a free will first 100 to 200 days say who lose track and grips on the first 100 and 200 days now. Maybe a marketer. I believe in a quarter report business. What must I say? So, the first quarter, no, who holding a year now to me, you to turn your man in a year. What done about? So, one wants some year to say the Kufa do year now. What tiny shots here? No. What Pafanya me bra, Obian few. So that's where Oman who said John Mahama, after having gone home and learned, the lessons, say no, or go too fast. It's in the DNA, a Bema Ghana for crab, lose track on the Abine, especially when Abine focus, any Ghana for a desires, a copper pepe. To the extent that Yakwati will be a one way to make a Yesica, at Makoto Dama 27 at a go. Ghana for were like, wow, it's next guy when you know one number E-levy. Wabra John Mahama Sakocha E-levy mu. And a sanity, I am found some Matwaba and so. Now, Fay, Ghana for the attention and what are binding your power, yen Sunano, yen free ho. Near what discuss here, I be a cocaine, Naquabra. Sabi, we can't person discuss cocaine, Quabra. I buy bepa, the one we are seeing more. The same name, a cocaine, apart from MPP.
Kabaku for the answer.
Who former president one cocaine money when I see will be a one cocaine or him crying no crown want feeling.
Oh, we are the boy discuss.
Will be a no not that you know we way. Addict men a channel. No, to be job or me, I want to discuss cocaine or Ghana. No, but Jimmy Dawson.
They know their track record, but they know JA can too much. So then they needed to pull brakes.
MPP, discuss cocaine, or Ghana.
Any money laundering.
Money laundering. Who discuss cocaine? What be a friend is saying, Raymond Mankwa. Historically, Obianu away cocaine business or Ghana. Where there is no chambers, law chambers, dealing cocaine business. I check for the chambers. There is none. Who make a cocaine or Ghana? Wabra or Pemu no campaign no. Bourgeoisie is not Tiase. No,
thank you.
So for Jimmy.
I thought we're discussing. But Harun.
Anyway.
Harun, quick one on this agenda setting. To smear JM, to smear the NDC.
Kabla, before he comes in, just to buttress on your agenda setting. Do you know, say, please do it. Let me say, yes, it's a funu and crack room.
Oh, yeah.
And yet, Sebi, a grovoa. Omuko, Sebi, well, naturally, so Namnu will not down. Yes, it's a funu. A wook room.
Not only the bank of free.
A special agenda, say,
Onim say na efunu enye Ghana for efunu.
Yes. Efunu. Obi a
wo zones what tone zone ko ni Sierra Leone omo ni e di o makogu a family sent me identify omo no e di omo nyina e no omo timi de ambulance ko so a efunu na omo ay ice block efunu ay ice block no omo de be gu kwan yeah some side yes
no but I think in honor and yes the current NDC administration is who the kind of opposition they are dealing with, because you dealt with them in 2008.
We should know by now.
Yes, me wanna hear now.
No, NDC doesn't seem to have learned much.
No, it's problem.
Yes, it's not supposed to be early. You should know the MPP by their deeds.
Yeah, that we know.
But by now, the
Ghanaians know. But the problem with NDC is they take so much chances and being complacent, and a lot of times dealing with your enemy.
But taking lessons because we the NDC in him.
Matthias.
And so who's a mature? I'm getting pointer. Bibi,
Matthias, Mami Chaite for senior Lustower, say, yes, I check. Resetting no account, Miss Mubompa say resetting and becoming honorable ones who, yes, I check. Honorable last year we see me from
honorable
one Michao
honorable chief on chair honorable Bobie
last week na you discussing the same issue. Na many omwana you discussing the same issue. Na me catch almost say it's like NPP frustration has affected their sense of reasoning very early. And I have me sometimes minimum more NPP me respect it and they are in high positions. It is people like Tim Fojo is leading senses me respect them. It appears at least I should be independent minded. I shouldn't definitely depend on Adriana Mikase ombetumi omumum na ombetuma etumi from. You see, NDC has won elections not because of their might, the Biamikadi. And not because their Ghanaians bought into so much of their manifesto. We were suffering under a dictatorship. No amount of lies can change because we have just gained independence. What do I say? So you're gaining independence. People are still jubilating. And nothing can change that perception of independence. So anybody at this point who try to set agenda, Ghanaians will not understand because already NDC have decided to set an agenda of resetting. So if somebody has set an agenda to reset, what at all can you do to make that person think, say, near NDC Bayano and Yadipa? Look, according to our Criminal and Offences Act 28, 1960, it is clear who and how we should deal with people who decide, say, Omu be destabilizing the economy by false pretense or by creating fear and panic. The laws are there in our constitution. So, when this same party called NPP members touting themselves as lawyers and they fail to understand, say, for which reason no, that act should deal with the person. It's clear in our constitution. Now, in Team Fojo, I was discussing same issue and I said, so he's just been used to gain some level of publicity. That's all. Because look, if anybody in this country would not be scandalized by this act, then we are not a Ghanaian. Because this is the only country all of us belong to. Ghana is the only country. And coming from a cocaine regime, a dictatorship regime, to the extent that even when you are about to expose crime in that regime, and these same people want Ghanaians to believe, say, they have this country at heart. And if you have this country at heart, in the history of this country, nobody or no political party has ever been defeated such humiliation this way. The way you humiliate MPP, I'm not sure any political party have undergone this particular defeat, this type of defeat before. Senior, Anamiboa. In over 1.5 million, getting to 2 million. And for now, no, Anka many NPP for I would have been kind of silent to observe how then I can learn to recapture power somewhere 30 years to come.
No, but so uncle quiet is one the kind of speed JM Air Corner. Any 38 no about 28.
You see,
the agenda any never can also they say was not PF Roma begina kwemu. You better can out to form the BCBS.
The problem we have, Nise, we say whistleblowers. So if you are a whistleblower, that comes with certain responsibility. Say, if you are able to whistle, make sure, say, you are able to help unravel that particular mystery. Because I'm not sure. But that's why we say agenda setting. Now, who set an agenda and you are a backfire? What happens to you? Your agenda is misfired, backfired. So what happens? You are supposed to come out and apologize honorably, so that people will understand. Say, what Niamika yano, and now I was misled. The same your boss Nana Akufo-Addo said he was misled. How much you, so-called Reverend Minister, on call church that oti I'm crying. Meaning say every weekend or because and yeah, I'm crying, Reverend.
And the church no as
and the church no one as simple.
Is it a church?
But it is what? It's a church.
That's sorry, baby. So I will put.
Honorable. If say you call airport, in summer airport, and seriously, no flights would have landed in Ghana anymore. Nema airport, no flights. Say USA, UK, and the rest. I mean the West, anka near Ekosuwo or Honum. Nobody would have had the appetite, the delight to travel to UK, to travel to America and the rest. But they have been circumspect or circumspective about what they say and what they do. What do I say? If for any reason at all, what can I call me Papa in 2005? I'm watching in 2005. Erika Mwati.
Papa na ni dia kwada kwasi binti.
What do I say? In 2005. What happened to him? Now your NC or your PSC
egg powder.
What do you say? And in 2000, the same year, what kunkunte tani cocaine turning into kunkunte. What do you say? So Nemo people who at least if for any reason the Akufo-Addo-led government tormented Ghanaians to the extent that nothing can change what NDC is going to do and what they have tabled for Ghanaians, for which reason they were voted into power. Nothing can change it. NDC yesterday, as we speak, launched, or the day before yesterday,
3 days ago.
3 days ago, launched Feed Ghana program. We should be talking. We should be talking about things. The U.S. government has leveled 10% tariffs on Ghana. We should be talking about it.
So
what do you say?
So Haruna, this is the issue. Yeah, some of us, you say, well, but knowing the kind of opposition, from day one, NDC government should have set the agenda machinery on standby. That I'm going to tell my story. Because when you know these people from 2008,
no, from
2008, May, I was there with NDC.
Okay.
NDC we need almost swear Atamils in January. March, now MPP for a year press conference. I was Presby Church in a Wosuno. 2009 March. No more year press conference. Atamils MHN an achievement in 3 months.
Yes. Professor Doolittle.
Yes, the following week, no more call Man FM say, dinner terms I played the tape on Asempa FM.
Yeah.
And we were able to insult himself for 3 years.
Yes. So you know them already.
And here catch NDC for, and you say, be a catch NDC for, say, Monyadio, but we know them too much.
Yes.
And he may expect this NDC should be smart, central for way, on position, or me dangerous.
Yeah.
It must set him agenda machinery. Make a operation Feed Ghana. Mia me who how I see a disseminate information. Now a topic.
Yeah.
Now I want to know one call and Kasa to the extent say NDC here the and your topic.
Yeah.
That is the whole problem.
Yeah.
That is the whole
But
problem.
surprisingly, no media house apart from Accra FM and Class FM omo ni team fojo anya tawantawa any platform team fojo ko
disaster
and the Say me. Yes, me na and the Richard Heba. Imagine, yes.
No, you should be asking.
Yes, you should be answering questions.
You
should be answering questions.
Richard, you know about today, so.
Okay,
but who was
so the point is this: say we set your agenda. Now, we need information, Papa. It will backfire. Me, you see, Okujato to set example. Say before Okujato will come out to say anything, no okura documents. Say I am true okura documents.
What do we be better
or to go debate so that you debate it? But who they are? Who organize a press conference? Say flighty. Every Spain, every Morocco, every landi Ghana. Therefore, or the cocaine na chichi. After you Bissau say bra. Never mind that evidence a crowd. We see there be. Sa cocaine na yachi wo Ghana ha no enu na flight no be land ye nti ya dita enuku wo evidence ni say they na flight no be free Ghana no na ma light off war airport wo evidence no
which is never true.
That's your evidence.
It's not true.
That's the evidence.
It's never
but my evidence to the effect say omo buy no omo di sika buy omo di cocaine buy we see sa da na on betu no there was no light
enti
at the tarmac
no assuming say no prayer. In the 1940 your catch say 9 people was so ada omudum enkania e wo baby's ward.
Yes.
Tema General Hospital no. Say that 9 people before we ankola.
Sana extra papa. That is what it means.
No. In 1940 your catch say
General Hospital.
Baby's ward.
We are not the Koma Samira.
So the problem with NDC na mekano say anything at all about communication. Now those people are almost responding to allegations like this. But it appears say one person is handling this communication bureau to
which one?
I'm talking of propaganda bureau.
Okay.
Because who set the agenda? You need the people who are responding squarely and leave government business to government communicators. And yes, idea if you blend these two, they will smear you and they will achieve whatever they want to say. Because how come they were NDC war opposition? Anything the government machinery comes out to support, for example, EC. Now you can't new register in 2020. The whole NPP machinery, communication machinery, turned into PRs of yes. What do you say? So that, I understand, but the point is, the Ghanaian doesn't want to listen to this. Ghanaians are interested in knowing the truth. So anybody, like His Excellency has said, we are not going to look at it and let it pass. If you allege it, you must prove. If you bring out information, they will subject you to the proof of it, unless of course you come out to apologize. Said no,
but that will also allow for people to be spewing lies and coming to apologize.
But the Ghanaian will know you. An honorable person lying. Look, you have no cause to worry when somebody's damaging his own, self. You are there, say. But the point I'm making is, Ntim Fojo has lied. Ntim Fojo has found Fojo has lied. The MPP through Fojo and now Fojo. Before Joe, or do Nikrum cry friend. I think for why your friend Fojo, but maybe they are Fojo. Your friend, but
thank you. Me bacha MTN for Ghana for MTN for some country will be as worship 2025 baso MTN stands in worship 2025 ebeye kikim ebeye ebumfret nyame aduma April 20th na sa jumadi we baso Easter Sunday ewo Grand Arena 6 p.m. omo tu nyamenyum atuntum nyame nyame aye enintini biti se Tego Sisters Moses Oke Hanamafo Nasi give to us say Bethel Choir ene nyame anyom to fo ahodo o masram no omo invite yi everyone is say Sibo Glass MPP National Women Organizer Dana Samoa omo invite no some money baby. Oh, Mikromini no ofri mampon.
That's not fair.
Sir, so my inviting on.
Oh, they be send our friend.
Hey, Mampasani a friend. Send no menen commented this. Near your joint queer.
Say the friend Diana also so accommodate.
In them just a Mampo met this church. I near friend no.
Friend say.
Sibogras.
Oh, okay. Say dear mu use o Mampo. Send me to so na no to actually man. And the mattress. Nina na me na commented this. Na me miss ya organ na no to. And the mattress. Na me feel say you are just minim say ya there na any demo. Na who pedi no ama me say tia se mu kura no body. I'll be back.
Emma, what are you watching? Only the best thing ever. Because these holidays, the joy never stops. Picture this. The home is filled with low moments.
How would you prepare it?
And intense drama from the local shows. The docus are just mind-blowing. And man, oh man, is the sports off the chain. I'm talking Serie A, Premier League, UEFA Europa League, FA Cup, and even WWE.
We can do this all day.
Even the kids are hooked up with adventures and fun learning. And the reality, you don't want to miss. So stay connected to entertainment anywhere with GoTV Stream or enjoy it at home these holidays. GoTV, love it.
Hey! When we send your police in your drill, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huadeng.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be
and what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Musa Maya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a Peja immune system Nabribia, Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the Duanwa, Nedi Imbusaba Mesa, Dronua dance say, and Yarwa who ran Nipa and Nina Etimi Banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. No, Yamwa suing in ano, and why you buying every home. And now I'm pa, one Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor in Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya Omuntim Pose, Yaria Esomo, Imbusaba Mesa, and walk Kanshi, and you may move Bia Yato in row, at to form friend 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jadi and Crack to Imaja to Musay.
Me Junior Mangro, Mabra Hope. No one in Nadia or Joe Bagrosan. Nadia, when you mean the Tamwa, or what personality natural health care so I hear. And not even just say you. Best care, I won't 70 or 10 so Cassie more boo or prostate I can say. I'm on your drone some woman who say yes, stroke. Diabetes, hepatitis B, pressure, 60 yadia, a future chroma money, and no more yard the whole door was oh, won't feed pa. Afe or bar or press our hips and answer to a yakesia, ye wojuma, says stretch marks, ajo radiano aboswa, ye free ho, very ma obema sha, opes ye pejamono. Bra, best care, ewo and crime, La Paz, Nyamiche Junction, Crown Prince School no etiwa, Kumasi, Bantima, G Runabout, your medlab etiwo, baby any a day of human rabang womunwa, Savio so and Pumum, Yeni Church of Pentecost, any dish anymore. Takwa, Roman stores, Yeni Zenit Bank, edition anymore. Sunyane, Yawa Rex, Yeni Total Filling Station, no any dish anymore. Ena Takra, de Anaje, Yebang, Queens of Peace Academy, Yeni Koi Filling Station, edition anymore. Fre Pesca, Ewo 055 773 8555. Pesca, quality hair.
Hey, say, the Mako Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. No, me who credit me, say, and Winti Nomania Award, a word bestie, Obian Transit Emma Dumpemia, dear Casse, and as a boy, dear, and canon to them view.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. As I want to say, near Crew Etuno, near Anchor Ewanum, Obana Bemo Power, and Yarwankaye. Nancy Mamekase, and Espana Quad Ekayeno. Greenfield at Arumenty, and was our selection and also APM. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic, our ultra modern laboratory. And a diagnostic machine, sir. I should share the Pediani Mwankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our Nungwa Dogon, Estate Junction, last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898. Greenfield. God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe. Emma. What are you watching? Only the best thing ever. Because these holidays, the joy never stops. Picture this. The home is filled with low moments.
How do you feel?
And intense drama from the local shows. The dockies are just mind-blowing. And man, oh man, is the sports off the chain. I'm talking Serie A, Premier League, UEFA Europa League, FA Cup, and even WWE.
I can do this all day.
Even the kids are hooked up with adventures and fun learning. And the reality you don't want to miss. So stay connected to entertainment anywhere with GoTV Stream or enjoy it at home these holidays. GoTV, love it.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum biya benemua. Kani metutuya na minkuma bua sese Betru esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules as well.
A man meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete womono. Yedru no. Manum bi amama de me ho.
Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules.
I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Yeah.
Hey, give us in no. A man need ya bebusiemu papa. Na bemaka give us P capsules. And ni give us core capsules bomunum dia. Na eni jeni ahode no.
Wabrudo. Give us P capsules. And remember what if you do what you do, Cronkwan, Efa. Give us core capsules. A pay for a batter, one more menu for an inquadawin if you do me nunca home. I will draw to beer, motophone, Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68 51135.
FD, Aje, a dreading cratui atu.
Yes, Kosiani Meko.
Ohima, Mammy Mianuai.
Mekolo per red and a green.
Mommy Green.
Manchester and a Manchester.
Oh, Manchester. Aha, Sawajimu.
Hey, Nancy Amuntia Ilevidi.
Sawa Wenitia. You're the better of your attacker. Afei, what the Momo Manisika? Yanto 11 bia. Downloading now use my Momo app. Sesia.
MTN.
April Busumia. 1 year crow nyuma hudu nyina. Bebre noa ebehia wo kwaw ahenkroyim. Eye kwaw business forum. Eye kwaw business forum yi. Eyo mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Eliswadi huna. Ode boama enyuma nku ahodo. Ene sika ho totie nimdifo te se sika krabia ahodo. Enyuma agidi akese. Ene ankrankra wo hye onwuma ase. Aka wo ho odin wadwea bomu. Na watoato adwen afa adwedi. Ene ne nkan ko ho. Bra, na beka ekuku damwa. Wode nyumeku akese ahodo bebre no ano. Afei abamu mpanimfo a wo hyehye adwedie ho mmra. Ena ankrankra wo ye wonsa no nyuma. Mekire se dwabu yase. Ena Ghana adwedie ene ehum sikasem ebe ma ne homnes wankasa. Dwumadie yi ebe ba so 19th April 2025 ewo Empire Social Center anopa no nkron pepepe. Botaya eda dwumadie so ene the future of business, the role of the financial sector. So person basa adwumadi ase a yentua sika bia o na emom fra 050-883-0035 eneya na yentwe wudin na jiwa kunya ansa na seja kwawo afi we die bibia wo pepo no so eno ane co business forum where business meets opportunity.
Nana kwabena bobi ansa berema be mati gara furu kube bunti kunasi sokode wakachira katabin say you what you can say keja guma mlianko.
All right, so that's it. Live at Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. We are back here. Mamunya Ajo Ebu, Honorable Akugana joining a National Deputy Communication Officer at the NDC. Joining acting. And I my son Mike, you know. Everything you say
will be used against you
in the court of
law. We're a court of public opinion.
House of Film, why is every color is a potential alley.
Anyway, all right, but honorable, we now free a move back. So this issue of NDC setting agendas here and there. Now you say it's Minyano and I'm a Minyano. But what?
Sure, uncle.
What is it?
Right, my dad's in Mechia, Accra FM. It's here for me, CTV, I have phone. Na Mechia, Yempini for na, Omodaya party and also so. Unse me banana Mosha say free a year in team for draw as and some of us there were calls to say the Naminia Eken say the government shouldn't have responded and ideally necessary anchor organizations now involved, you know, anchor omo chest adewi anchor abai and witchery. Truth is that we can't say he's wrong, or we can't say oh, you're right, depending on where we are all coming from. In the Paco year press conference, for John. The target was NDC. That's the number one agenda was NDC. You can't abide no so a NDC. Abide. But I would also agree with him. Say, so opinion the kind ekasa. A kobane say nkwadane wa see ne so no. Omukasa enuachiri. Yesterday appointment. Say yeah the friends ahead of a friend is saying corporate affairs. I started because we want to really solve this issue of civil servants and public servants for Ghana Airport Company Chief Executive Yempamono on one corporate affairs on one Yempamono Ghana Civil Aviation Yempamo head ne corporate affairs Yempamono.
I think so. Omar Pamno
Nancy.
Before assembly, they know
exactly. Intini papemua corporate affairs ni onim the impact of what Intim Fojo was doing will speedily respond to it. Mamia order a young response order buyer from Ghana Airport Company. Ocean response a buyer, it was because people were saying or your campaign mananado or no and ote assembly home at the 1940 because no more airport to be society. And Nunti yes, on deputy. And Nunti no, she was quick to respond to say, Minim Tim Fojo in Shiada Obia Obeka Masem Ede Alenkesa Yadineba court and Nadia Social 0.4, 5, and 6. I want a statement to the more. Yeah.
Say head of an institution. Say it's a na Accra FM. YMMDA. Na issue we are banner say of Accra FM. It's by the fact that me head in Tina will be boom you and the man can boom.
Exactly.
It's a some banner me be kasa, especially on Mansoon Juma. I mean the be two no be baby Aijina Kroje from Nipano Kasana. It shouldn't be personal. I mean now.
Exactly. That is why I'm telling you, say, the response.
That's where she goofed.
That is where she goofed.
I mean, what do you mean?
You understand? That is why BBT say, ya point to say Listo well, and the head of communication, Ghana Airport Company. Now BBC Eba. The pressure I will give is directly to Listo well. And then, ya delay them. Corporate affairs. Minerals Commission.
Excellent.
Bibi Edru Hobepepe. I don't care who is the chief executive on or Mimi interest in the corporate affairs, and we are all working to project the government. And you know, and
so he has to gather his facts and
gather your facts and come and talk before my minister talks, because I will not allow my minister to talk. Yes, Coco Board Eba and Mafre Jeron. Master, before even your chief executives come, I want to hear your quick response. Ansana. Exactly.
I don't know.
No, reporting.
You understand? And I put an our friend.
President Muhammad doing more unity.
Yes, right.
We're not responding.
But what was that? So this is the reason why we are attaching public affairs, because and MPP has stationed them to the extent to say, Omo decide to say, Omo beda. So one kasa unhunu wasemo ka, eye wa wasema. These were some of the reasons Emma Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye eba out to clear the air in 10 months. Sana Omo atretre asem no akọ. So here Intim Fojo ankasa ni statement. First of all, I say ononi intelligence wenya enie. So biso ka intelligence just wenya information. Why research reliable information. Why research ho. Wa man crofo bi to ho anamo. And that they wa gather intelligence wa gather and no they to abonting.
Charlie, damn, I could with all due respect. In team for your answer, say Ghana for you who that grouping no baby more than my discussing.
Exactly.
What continue now was there or Babachan we could see there. Oh no,
very good. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Say baby,
I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that.
The forward match.
Jojo no could see there. Into a patch on there. Into also there were chance and into also on KBU man na you.
Okay. I'll not go ahead of the national security or the BNI. I'll not go ahead of them. But I can tell everybody, say as we speak now, he has not reported. The day they went there, the next day, almost promises someone never call. Almost 10 o'clock. In fact, 9 o'clock. Na you won't fear. Omo leader Afenoma Kent. Won't fear. The intelligence that we were following said they moved out of the house in the same car. So everybody thought, say, Omo go straight to the national security office.
They call Baumia.
Baby, almost fire the man. But if you have that source. So for me, the excuse to cry omumaye entia omo to me ankono. The national security has not communicated to us. That's the BNI. Omo to me and communicated to us. NIB. They have not communicated to us. And we don't want to put those pressures on them. Say be a bet say there are buying sa away chire say yempia. Attorney General Department initially was making some advices in their communication. One of it, NSA, he should be aware. Say what emremuno false alarm a crime. Na okay. Enuntino na ye mano guidelines biya anka hobrasie mu MP. Anka obehunu say baby ade we e kono kwakoye baby fufuro. Enunti se mechi reverse gear anka beboa me. No, ubunye mfuyi.
Reverse I didn't be forward.
No. See, Messi, Satan no onru ho. No onru ho. Initially, or started Sadia no. Yes, started to ahamabi mano. Anka obenya akukuduru. Aka say, adie we dey false. And I say bia Makia sign because ya dada me and I be bisa. When you see that angle no. And oko you ne ranking member as your friend is a security and what the committee in the credit security and defense committee. And oko share omumum echi say committee work and oriented be invited national security ne airport company for them to come and answer something. And yesterday be once a month udi kan esha ase no o sha say intelligence awenya wanka committee round 2 and a minority ebe share wechi
eno kura no ayi be kan say on fa evidence bi amba nti no mo ma me support no
exactly Patrick Boama.
Yes
part 3 and a OUSU committee working. So for me this is a running story. And baby away drew the first time a president be with the allegation at Wabontain. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama a tool for say cooperate with the institutions.
The swiftness.
Why they were and I'm happy. First no some people will be our national if you don't president the Jamo being I'm happy there. Onala assembly banana or the nano. Now what's what the nano to me?
Yes,
of
course.
Because
he's gained prominence.
The way a man who shared that thing set the agenda. What do you go from him? Now you chasing from Anna, you go before. Now you're sorry, Annie Ababidun. President John Mahama ni dwuma papa na oye ye tani chi ni wa ye wie na okotene fi ni ye hunde ye wo ga papa bia asam to ye ne ekon ho a obi ntumi metra ho no nka de junior ntro to senior ntro never enti full hall mesi mo be ya papa na sofo na betu papa
I can't believe we say well initially pempen so no enka
Control town now. Yes.
Baba Bia ya drew what that no that is what he says.
Initially no the point and say baby we do no
would make sense.
Would make sense. But what now so yes or the president are not our form. Secondly,
he has even called the bluff
of course.
Yes.
The minister so adding no betu mu no. All the evidence they buy no. Almost say video so the betu abonten krom ko gugu ye no. Na ye kuro bi so nyakutoga. You get it? Nepa just said they have dared the system.
Program no mukoye no metro.
Even Joy FM crew Jane. Metro.
Good evening.
Good morning, Ghana. Good evening, Ghana. Good evening.
Well, now, or no one so check Paul no baby. I will not post. Oh, are you sure?
I didn't have to do
we're telling Trump true for your master.
Before obey her flight away near Felix video. No, some our canoes.
Yes.
And I heard the way I know see each other now to me.
Because he could equally be liable. He could equally be liable.
So,
for allowing you to peddle falsehood on this platform.
Minister so Abba. Second one so no. Watch it. Felix are not our firm. And in fact, baby Edri, the image of Ghana is also at stake.
Yes.
That's the most paramount.
The image of Ghana at stake.
Yes. That's the most paramount.
First thing they say, one kasabra. Before then, Ukrainian man who say, Massa, Adi baby Aokoyi, say be here throwing the tower one yet.
The flight company wants to even sue
Minister Abem. And if you are not willing to come, we can now come for you. Because if we are investigating something that you brought up by force, you will be the main focus of our investigation. It's either say willingly you come or we'll drag you to help in the investigation, and that is the stage that we are in.
But idea ba kwa me hu so ne say NDC for so munim citizens arrest ye papa. Citizens arrest.
So that is the reason why. That is the reason why. A drum pen so we have to force you to cooperate with the security services. Na yanko di ade no yanko dru ne mpempen so se wo na oboa ana se ye na ye boa no obi adapa emeto abontene so omudru ni fie pepepe ana offer general secretary ana no so to social media ana o se national executive so na enrase enko ni fie openyini ade ba ko a ye nsuro and he said, Nipa ebe masse up. So Omukako defend Obi. The presence of the minority leader. And Oka say, me amede no eba echna. Security service for ne say, a BNI for say, and echna. And say she. We don't have an intention.
He even qualifies for self-recognizance.
Exactly.
So,
we are not interested in dragging him. We are not interested in anything. We are interested in that person in our office to ensure, say, Juma Yebabedi per the investigation, Yeneno Ebeko the full hall. So the respect of him as a member of parliament, the respect of the leader being there, not the party people. Sabin Preduasa, Oba Wawunta.
Unsro,
Oba Wawunta.
Wawunta Unsro.
What do I say?
Hold on. Okay. Oba Wawunta, you are not sure behind me.
Yes, Buberi Tibet here. Na mini CTV for her phone and I can jump on me. I grab for the wood rich no more. But what I say? So where we are now, I think after 3 days, everybody, and that's after the weekend, everybody wants to know from the BNI. No, what it means, the next day, Friday, they should have sent him.
Yeah.
But over the weekend, we didn't hear anything. Monday, yes. So today is Monday. So the BNI or the NIB must be able to tell the people of Ghana something. Whether during the weekend they've had an arrangement or they have communicated or they have arrested and bailed him or whatever, we need to know. Assembled by public. So we need to know. At that point, I'll not go ahead of them. Midibesiha. Na afe wamososono. Ya triomo. Na DSS Ghana for ehuno sosono. Na yehuno.
But next topic. You can say, seven. I'm not saying Ghana for. So yeah, CPP, so yeah, NDC, so yeah, but in Ghana for. Nana me share them assembly su you know. In team for your honorable if you home leader. In team for your Kasan. Emma was on Casa. No, so nobody can in a leader. So they about to know how. I was some oil in day.
Okay, yeah, man.
Oh, you said that. Is it a video?
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Okay, also about to know. I don't see so clear. On the punch here, my day. We go interview be our man now. And people will you organizer. Also, the thing that we do in this country, then I say, I could set radio do. I could not platform do there. This election you are winning now. If you don't win, they should cut off your head. It is a new partner who teaches you that nature. The wale new teenage now. I said my Bobby I could not public national camera. And now why and to no can send me now. A horn security for no one but I'm a permission one's in there. One no or you won't do man away. Sabi na police and security aban over fan and I could dim brand to a summer and one no him the minimum force we want to more use list or not way election time grofubis work ballot abada do baby if you have a job for papa
yeah
come go massa gunshot I was chasing with foam so called security did they shoot proper foam
yes
baby
Okwara came there Okwara was there was that found Krati? What you do know what
your friend what's his invitation? Who say
I can't Vic
will be actually and one day say security now about
want to be that
hey
my main man force a year in boost herbal measure police near drew make am want media chemo but we have about just 20 minutes to go and then come on what did you know appointed to assembly a maybe can't tell me. Yami had on Wednesday, and President Mohammed 100 days.
Yeah.
Ubeka said 4 years.
I swear.
Time flies.
No,
he has overperformed.
Yes, apart from that, so the jitteriness of MPP, no. Emma who say, "Omu 3 months ikro makotine fie kura no."
So Wednesday, Yami Adma. 16th April and 100 days. So NDC is still within the 120 days. And in the 98 days, in the 98th day, in the 98 days, you have one cabinet ministers within 14 days delivered. You have the leanest government delivered. National economic dialogue delivered. e-levy, betting tax, and emission taxes
abolished.
Delivered.
Yes.
Education dialogue delivered. No academic fees for first-year tertiary students funds allocated. 1 million coders program delivered. Tree for Life and Blue Water Initiative delivered. SOE shake-up on loss-making delivered. Free sanitary pad for SHS girls fund allocated. Funds allocated for the Women's Development Bank. Funds allocated for Mahama Care Program. Muslim holidays delivered. President Mahama ordered for investigations into all election killings. Then Operation Recovery All Loot, that is oral, delivered. Government Hajj fee slashed from 75,000 Ghana to 62,000 Ghana. So within 100 days, and then 98th day, then we have 2 days, not 100. Yeah, hit 120. But Chivani, just two minutes. What do you think about this? And it seems like nobody within 100 days remembers anything about what John Mahama has done.
Yeah. I think a good Jumana Utimono, why and from the experience in the past, I am also happy there. My colleague and comrade so. I think that them will be why I feel the Emma a chance in Masabi will be for you. It delivered the ANS, it didn't go crater. A swine as we bobo who do no beer, Juma Papa, NDC Abano, Obey, or ye. Ama Butoye, my about a biwa. No shedding whom or codo. It's what's one, Sebi will be the agenda before crewman or was some way, not the Namna, or an Ayim, but if we the way a Ghana for the second independence will be ads and who shame. I'm a Yuku winning the election now. It's important there. Kakra ye be asom. They are microphone in our who Juma head 80. So that anyone in our number be back at the side in our yen public. But this our work is such that I don't know our public nation with TV don't cry. And shed down come over rainy panasuma. Who with TV don't the way if you name. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I want it in Nankwa. Besi Mobaya, Besi John, Ramani Mahama, and Nabe the Chin and Nabbing now, Waf and them out the num for my workway. I am so yet now, ya touch you near her connever for I ever done than the manina. Ama them I Amamuya Wumi, why ye crab away? Not dachi, Zina Udi in your bad. Say him there. The day I enter no more in agenda setting and Ubina in the Motibia Sagan and Fiana Watwaba. And Tia Baba Sanko to Ababu. And Timamindi in Concon Fako, who make some Miss Mobea, Naban, Bay on Poplar. And Magana Fuzzy will be on Poplar neck connected to my hair. Will consider, but that is not what we are talking about. If we dream, Katasishe, in our government. Yen to me and can't continuous the way we are. Nemo, Ora Nancy delivered. And I make sure they delivered with work in progress. Because there is a lot of information. Sebi you'll be craft for 4 and Kebiachel, and I did waba out to my union ayati. Emma was a whole document. What I could present, how many pages?
It was huge.
What I call my man penny.
It was huge.
Emma man penny were received. Now when down on office and now opia documenting or to call AG no office. There one when away there when you went to my more fata. Ghana and Krofupi once a ma or can you there. My John Oya and Kakra Chris Excellency or ye. Say Oya and Kakra cried the man Yenu Anumui Sika washed out this straw simu de coconut juice are watching. The two muyeji them can be kakra. You if you want some. Sabi Kafra, you bottom the nine go for 2 bim. Nay, that year said being put to do my that boy, but the same person I will discard. Obi saw 100 days in a bad and I. And the a human, na sorry, I is Zacchaeus. Ubia wa faculty kwandra fasika onion is be a Bible say. Fiscan Sanfa Branura or a Ghana. If for the maddening and go again on your scanning. brings back the confidence in the people of young country who they indeed. And this amanyoku ni amanyoku bia. So can some do be ya or former ban so then. Oh yeah, because you buy here before man. Yeah, but former form with you. The minty yana mo ye tu nyina. Odonye ye na tu nyina there. Oh yeah, pepe.
Aruna, so 100 days and
I'm making some cafe.
100 days and my one year map over by
Aruna for you. That's it.
For you.
Aruna for you.
I said now I'm for you.
You know, Commander.
Yeah.
Every political party, agenda or set Emma Ghana for. Sa agenda no your friend manifesto.
Correct.
Na manifesto no so no na ebema Ghana for say we ye to Obama political party asumesi ana asumesi a ebe konkan ema yenginara as a country. As a Muslim na kanino ye call only one holiday. Now, as secular states in Ghana, you were sect of Muslims, you were Ahmadis, you were Sunnis, you were
Al-Sunnah
Tijaniya,
Ahmadiyya.
Yengi nara entimen pompa the same day. Now, for example, you're fasting. It is either 29th or 30th. Depending on the day, moon, no. Maybe a Al-Sunnah, almost just a year, and you'll be never who I catch a It is Al-Sunnah, 30 days, and a Tijaniya, 29, on the year Salanu 29, Al-Sunnah by Salanu 30. The year may one day, a year and a hard dream. Me a Sunnani, see a Tuda, just a Mikojuma, because you may 9 days, 29 days. It is say umempenyi eshayabo during election campaigning time no say oba obepe da ba ku emaya as holiday. I don't see what again the Muslim will thank apart from this.
Excellent.
And 92 it has always
big discussion issue.
What do you say? 92 it has always been, when said those days, not Muslims, Yanko holiday. Rollins na diba. Rollins na ma isha say Emma holiday.
They fatally the other.
Yes. Osaka dia bi say, uko ni mazungo. Be hu me mami oton gari, oton kulukuli, oton ni man kitikiti a odi hwe yemma yenua mu. Osi se ya no ahunchira ye fom when you lose your husband. Osi so ye fan. Osi so ye fan. Odiaba say if you lose your husband and any unforeseen occurrences ebetua say bra ipe mo loan so that beji kakra na be ye kakra
discussing this issue.
We are not discussing.
What do you
say? So dia John Mama ye bo Muslimi bo and what this so we can only be thankful to have a person like John Dramani Mahama. Osaka say oba Hajj fair, Hajj Adia, up to them, me court, me he just because they were charging unrealistic prices. Or see, Minya, Nyabotre, maybe me,
I like Mr. Michawa. No, Kabram said, President will take program you.
Oh,
because you see, 5 minutes ago, no, I posted to another promise to be delivered this Thursday. 1 million coders program.
Imagine. What did I say? So now. O see, me throw petition. And a Mustafa Maslock, former Maslock. If already my John Alaj. Oh my thumbs up. Listen, Oba, you would make sure they reduce the fare. I don't want to say it, but I am sure. Say next year I you better reduce it. Further. I'm telling you, you better reduce it further. But from 75
to 60
to 62, dear Muslims would forever be thankful. What them say in 2024 Hajj, Ghanaians alone who died as a result of going through unapproved route were 15. Because of that 75 on this case. And I said, Obi to 50,000 Hajj. Why of that particular 75,000? If we are not thankful as what I said, so we are very thankful to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, as a country, it is not only Muslims. I have just singled out this to see what he has done for Muslim Ummah in this country, and it has a ripple effect, multiplier effect. Because any day, any time I be Hajj, you know what the effect is. The country and all that. So near can say His Excellency should live long, NDC should live long, so that we can have a better life and get Ghana reset again. Thank you.
Nana, so 100 days and Obia send me a message. She say, and Yemeni be a mabu boss no say yes, is no tea on Yahweh.
Oh yes.
And I ask myself, anyway, who go busana so ni answer do mpacho.
Tara, I think so far, to borrow the words or the kind words of PLS Kofor, was it so far so good. But on a more serious note, I would add a so far so very, very, very good. I cannot give the word perfect to John Dramani Mahama because Oyenipa. Say apart from the Bosha Hodua, Oshaya with this one. Chill. And also but generally near my bossy maybe the imagine mama rantewa sebio omucha bet na yamura mahama
which investors
investors Yama ura joma mamu. Kwara mesa agina 11 for ina name. Titruni yema menu mo kodwa so a. Esan se sebi. Atutubotom fo ne akronfo ne akwam kafo. Ji omu sika wo kwan mu. Abefo antempon a yedi sika nam so a yedi kodwa. Ekufo do ne baomia baaye. Sebi, unam na preach digitalization. Babra, nankade pa na efese ube encouraging kofo so mu face count to wallet so. Na nka dia promote digitalization. Na so esansa adwene ni mu ha na sebi nyansa no susu ante.
Krono na no omoboye.
Na krono eye omo de chen sebi adwuma a omo beye nti no. Udi sika na koto fon so na ye taxe. Adwate mase menyina onemre wafo nyina nemu sanse enam se e-levy ba enti no unsa mi so ayi se menye bida
ma me for ne ha o
na mi ntimi mfa bibi mfa otima fon so enti se ya ye free way there ese abrewa yipuma kwam na
oyeyi no kase o omo ya ti omu nyina refund
na boka enti ya dawura mahamasi kwabra I think say also 100 days near Echinachion.
Yeah.
And then 98th day. Said 120 days see on May 7. You best say you're watching him. But I would still emphasize. The most important pivotal ye free more any communication. And yes, John Mama and Yajuma. John Mama Juma or ye, and a sadna bar bem. John Mama Juma, why you know? And no, and a bema and this and Munyamno, I can say, a tretra quama meninaso. It's your best, share, and who be paying who beam. May Otis a menu be qua, a bear fellows of Zuquachi. No, me per se, no, not be a big quadra, me say what this say. And yes, I'm in any cusses. Because no, say me will be at time. Your mama buy we need say will be at time. Wakofie, say wakofie, and when you sing to na, and I expect say in 8 years your mama should have learned everything. There is no time to waste. Say any say obi say me pacho my from so. From so ni nyina no rehearse ansa no wapia bonten. Etimi sadi si owura akoga so ye digya wane ye di aso. Say Sami Jamfi or any gold board. But in telling so akawope. We cannot afford to allow for any space. No, but that's true. Obi here dia ko baba hu de ro no egu obi dem we agree book no kototo we ya na de ko ye den nyansa ani ba ko fotrim enu nti ne ye so adwen e wo kasafidie so enya sa anka sabi ka ya announcement wi ani akoda mebo a ti nyansa ni ba ko fotrim ti na me kire se e ma ne nyansa no aka se mi hu yanka
okay
ba kanene no onye o ma ne bo ama na net ho and as I seen Tony Baye, I have never shied away from I don't mince words because I don't want it to repeat itself again.
It will not repeat
again.
This time,
the moment communication in here, Peter from our pain. No matter.
You are too a foot to know as super.
Peter from our kind and a communication, you know, and my most separate party communication from government communication because I am more party now. Okay. And yet. Are they partnering?
No, I think with time, they will start gelling.
Yeah, but I want the powers to combine to give a very
Captain Planet.
Yes,
opposition momentum. One, yes, almost identical. Yeah, simple.
Information pool. Tembiano, who say will be the information negunebo. Man can be more bianca information, first in news, baby, and cry. Thank
you. Obia sending me message. Asema Listo canning in ano, Asema, yes, and Papa, Yentina Super, Nenso, na when you have tre. Also, me can't say I know when you have.
Honorable, Unibiaka, you had the message in the air down. And when you have Felix and Quatrassi, Muya, you have 4. Muya, I'm Quatrassi, now more far responsible.
So far, our working relationship within government and party. Super. We don't have a challenge with that, and this we are not going to have any problem. And brilliantly, and Nema, so production team, are listed for the first time. Because there are a lot of things that we would want to exactly. Such if by the communication organizer. Here, no,
Abaya Bas is a friend say party in power, a communication officer who be free me.
Make me aside. Make me now for mom. So what you now say? Production for your mom children. The pen a Troy.
Hey, Production, what did you go? Production, what did you go? Mr. City, okay, I never that.
Oh, the pay.
What do I need to have it?
Yes,
I wouldn't have it. Some job the pressure. Quiet. Yes, it. Turbo. And I'm saying, Turbo. Production for your mobile power. Turbo, the old to me cow. There's some here anymore. If you want to be more hard, but for me, into the wing, pass because, truth be told, the level of sacrifices that people made to get this, especially with the media.
Yeah.
Abrana ya blocko. Media houses be saying to me, people dedicated their life towards us. Into your nyama bebre or what you be to me. For instance, some of the achievements and free SHS are na nanado edi tune hono. And then because of the quality food that the man kwadano says and kwadano praise and ne alawa which ya the oversubscription of your friend is saying treasury bills because of and then it's dropped the business community, so the trust and confidence so
sorry, my time is up.
Yeah, that was still when you brought comedian 79 subscribe to channel like na share you made in my afro and come.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.